Sorry about this. The video is a little slowed up, but So Democrats, let me talk to you for a second. Now you realize that you just lost election. The reason you just lost this election is because while the Republicans were filibustering and blaming you for the fact that you couldn't get anything done in the government, that you just sat back and let it happen. Now, with that said, I have two options for you that are going to either A happen or you have two options that are going to happen. Either A, since the Republicans now have some power within the Senate, they're going to be more willing to pass bills and do bills, so on and so forth, and you can actually get something done now. So you have that to look forward to. Even though the Republicans have claimed they're going to be a complete opposition party, since that's exactly what they've done. But I think that they might just be doing that to get their base. Like, you know what? I hate the government so much, but the Republicans say they hate it too, and they're going to keep hating it. Okay, I'm going to vote for that guy. So that may be part of the Republican strategy. Not positive, but that may be what it is. If you go down this path, and this is the path that you choose, which you're pretty much going to have to if the Republicans actually try to work with you, if this happens, you're going to have like a real election. If you do have a real election, you actually get something done in the government, chances are Obama will get reelected, and you may even get some seats back. Not guaranteed, but you may get some seats back and be able to save your majority in the Senate. Majority, sorry, you guys don't have 6 anymore because you're too weak to actually stand up for what you believe in. But that's okay. I'm about redemption and people growing and learning and changing and quit being so stupid Democrats and frankly pussy. I'm sorry. And I just got to say this: the Democrats that lost this election were the blue dogs. So I have a suggestion: all the blue dogs, get out of the Democratic Party. Just renounce your seat and give it to another Democrat who actually is willing to stand up for Democratic beliefs. Part of the party. I think you might want to do that. Anyways, one third of the people in the House, Democrats, was it one third? I may have been 2/3 of the Democrats who lost in the House were actually blue dogs, something like that, or one third, whatever it was. Anyways, second option, which is the option that you could actually retake everything, and the American people will be like, "Oh my God, what have we done?" and completely vote you all back in the office. If the Republicans continue to be an opposition party, since this has all happened, you need to come out every day on TV. Find a way to get on TV. Like I said in the previous video, put on a Spider-Man mask or something and get on Fox News. Just take the mask off and just be serious with it. Be really serious, saying that if you really look at what we've been trying to do, these are the things that we try to implement. It. This is how to help out the middle class and the lower class. And these are all the times that the Republicans filibuster this. Look at the Republican filibuster. Look how many jobs have been created since we've been in office, and look how many jobs were lost when Bush was in office. So we got to just let you guys know that we're trying to help you, but we really can't get anything done because of the Republican Party. Now, if you guys could talk to your senators and congressmen, in the Republican Party, just to tell them to stop this filibuster so we have an up or down vote on this, so on and so forth, then it would be most beneficial for all Americans. You can do that. And if you do that enough and talk to American people enough, like the Republicans talked about how the Democrats and the government was so wrong, people are going to start to listen to it. And the funny thing is, the Republicans didn't have the truth on their side, but they just said it enough that it actually got people like, you know what, I think they're right. So you have the truth on your side, Democrats. Republicans have been slowing down the political process and nearly destroying it, and then blaming you for the destroyed political process. And it blows my mind that you allow this to go on and this to continue. It makes me think that, well, you all, I don't know, took too many steroids and lost your, cojones. But, anyways, with that said, Democrats, wake up. You still have the majority in the Senate. If you actually start talking to the American people, which you should have done a long time ago, start going on Fox News. And if Fox News won't have you on, go on another news channel and say Fox News won't have us on. And all the Democrats to come out, you know what? Fox News won't have us on. We want to talk to the viewers of Fox News, so on and so forth. We want to get it set straight. If you say that enough, people will hear you. And eventually people are going to talk about why won't Fox News have these people on? It makes no sense that, if a senator from the Democratic Party wants to talk to me, why won't they have me on? Of course, the people who watch Fox News are going to have a bias against you, but you know, Fox News, it's a wing of the Republican Party. They give money to the Republicans. I mean, it's no brainer. But if you get on Fox News and get your message, at least you'll be getting your message and opposition message to their propaganda out. So think about it. Get on Fox News, present your message, present your side. After you present your side, make sure it's logical and concise and easy to understand, because Fox News people are just, they're all about fear. If you send a message that's logical and straight to the point, they're going to have to pay attention to it. Simple. You guys, you need to stand up for what you believe. Most of the Democrats that lost were the Democrats who weren't acting democratic. I remember there's a lady in Colorado who lost. I was just like, I remember watching the political commercial and I didn't even know what party she was for. How are you gonna say that you're a Democrat or expect to get elected as a Democrat when you don't even represent yourself as a Democrat? I mean, shoot, I can't, I could come up with a pretty good analogy, but I can't do it right now because of the fact, people have short attention spans, so I just kind of want to get this video over with. But your best option, either way, is to rep democracy, well, your democratic beliefs and rep it well. That's your best side either way. If the Republicans continue to be an opposition party, you have a huge chance to retake back everything. But if you remain, weak, so on and so forth, and let them push you around, you're gonna lose, or you're just gonna watch our American, our country, fall to pieces. One of the two, but you guys decide. But if they choose the first option and start working with you, make sure that it's real work and stuff gets done. Don't be weak. Get what you want done. And if they don't get what you want done, you need to come out. You still have the majority in the Senate, and the Republicans use a filibuster like never before. You can still use that for a political position and political leeway to force the Republicans to stop the filibuster, so you can just get an up or down vote, and you'd still have the majority, so you can actually win something. I know you guys are going to be scared because you guys lost. Like, oh my God, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We can't all vote together. We can't vote for what we want because we vote for what we want. The Republicans are going to talk about us. No, I don't want the Republicans to talk about me. I really just, you know what? I'm gonna call this this whole little video Project Democrats Grow a Set. Project Grow a Set. All right, peace. Really, Republicans, really Republicans, great job. I can't believe you did this. You destroyed our political process or just slowed it down to a standstill, and then blamed it on the Democrats. I don't know how you do it. That's like causing a train wreck, and then I don't know, blaming the person who runs that little thing in front of the train, the thing that, stops the car. No cars were hurt, but you blame the person that did this for the train wreck that you caused. I'm not sure you get pick up on an analogy, but anyways, if you guys don't do one of the two I said, you're screwed. I'm just going to let you know. You're screwed, Democrats. So if a Republican gets a hold of this video, starts doing it, and you guys are acting pussy, you guys are going to know that I warned you. Sorry. Peace.